let's go to Fight the Fury now.
Sure.
And when you guys released the teaser, you got comments saying that it was very Slipknot-esque.
Yeah.
Was that intentional, or is that something that you guys looked at as like, wow, really? Like, did you realize it before it was released? Even?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. I love Slipknot. I love Metallica. Metallica's all-time favorite metal band, right? Yeah. Going back to the question, I wasn't like, what? I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I love Slipknot. I kind of think there's more on the record. To me personally, certain things on the record remind me of other people at times more than Slipknot. Even Disturbed, Metallica.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say those two. Korn even.
Okay.
And sometimes I would be surprised at the lack of those. Sometimes people wanted to acknowledge that maybe there was other things in the pool besides Slipknot. I was a little surprised about that because I wouldn't say it was mainly Slipknot. But yeah, love Slipknot, and I wanted to do a project that was just a little bit more out of the box, so when everything didn't have to fit into a 3-minute radio song, for instance.
Right.
It's okay if the introduction, was. I remember when you first got like Master of Puppets, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a minute and a half before the vocals start. They started with the guitar solo. And for me, that was so fun. It's really hard to make music like that these days because. It's a very ADD culture with music. You got to get straight to the hook,
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, you'll see Fight the Fury tonight.
Yep.
We even do more of that live. I like the music, jam stuff, So that was pretty fun, and it was just fun to be off the leash.
Yeah. So we have you for probably a few more minutes here. Let's get into this so we can...
Okay, let me move my beard wax.
There you go.
All right.
That's right, and it was John Cooper Beard
John Cooper Beard Wax. You get it on Amazon.
Okay, there it is.
A beard oil as well.
Okay.
And wash.
John Cooper Beard on Amazon. You can just get it all, right? All right, let's see if you remember this. We have that process here.
Yeah, what is that? I can't remember.
So let's draw a question first. So these are fan submitted. They found us on our socials, so they can find us there, submit their own questions into here for bands we interview, and we ask them. So it's kind of like that fortune cookie. You put your hand in there, you
all
draw
right, here we go. I'm going to make sure I get a good one. I want a crappy one.
There you go.
One of these crappy ones.
You think I have crappy questions in my box here? Come on.
I don't. What's another talent you have unrelated to music?
Okay, so 1 through 75, you got to pick a number.
I got to pick a number?
Yes.
1 to 75, 55.
Okay, so while you
Sammy
answer...
Hagar.
There you go. All right. So while you answer the question, you have to pretend to be a salesman.
A salesman?
Yeah.
Okay. So I
sell me on your answer?
I could sell you on my answer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, I got a good one right here.
Okay.
Good one right here.
Slam door.
So, yeah. Well, start over. Hold on. We got to start over.
Get back in that mindset.
Have you ever thought about growing a beard?
I have, and I can't.
You can't grow a beard?
Oh, it's patchy and...
door slammed again.
I need to.
I was going to sell you my beard wax. So I'd move on to another thing. I can sell you on this. Some people want to know where I get my cool clothes, not these, because this is my PJs. I slept in it.
There you go.
But then I put on a hoodie so you'd think I was kind of rock because I didn't want to get my shirt out.
Right.
Anyway, sometimes people go, "Where'd you get that cool whatever?" I sew. I sew some of my own clothes, my own stage stuff. Yeah. So if you got something you want me to sew, it'll look like nothing else you've ever seen. So if you need that rock star magic, I got that rock star magic, man.
Sewing. That's awesome. Okay.
You gonna hire me to sew now?
I'm buying it.
Okay, I won my salesman, whatever you call it. Yeah.
All right, let's try and do another question before.
Here we go. I'm going deep and digging deep.
Okay.
Digging deep. What message could you give to your young fans?
Oh, this might be a good one. Yeah. They look up to you and they want to do what you do. So, all right, let's do 1 through 75 again. All
right, how about 33?
33. Ooh, superhero. Pretend to be a superhero.
I have to be a superhero while I answer it?
Yeah.
This is really hard. This isn't backstage. This is hard. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I can't do a real serious answer while I do the thing. Kids, listen to Superhero John. This is serious though. You got to treat people good. You can't treat people bad when you're backstage. I can't do it.
Just do a normal answer.
But here's the truth.
Yes.
Man, you know what, man? There's this great quote, you've probably heard it. People always say that, I'm going to screw it up. What do they say? This, when you're in the music industry, the same people you see on the way up, or the people you see on the way down, or something of that nature.
Yep.
And basically what they mean is that, here's a good example. I was touring with Seether 10 years ago, and they were about to go on tour opening for Nickelback, and I was like, oh, that's great. And the singer was like, yeah, it's really funny because, you know, Nickelback opened for us on their first American tour, or I don't remember what tour it was.
Right.
Basically, there was a time, if you can believe it, that Nickelback opened up for anybody.
Right.
And you treat people bad when you're on the way up.
Yeah.
Or if you're at the top and you treat people bad, you don't get the opportunities, you know. And I think that I've just seen people treat bands bad. You got to treat people the way you want to be treated. In the end, it is the golden rule for a reason. Yeah. Because if you treat people great and you don't act like you're somebody, because being a good musician doesn't make you a somebody. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Being a talented star and Grammys and the whole thing, you're going to die like everybody else, and it doesn't make you anybody. And so you got to treat people with love that are around you, and be thankful for what you have. Work your butt off. Yeah. Because if you don't work hard, somebody else will. You're guaranteed somebody's a better singer than you.
Exactly.
Somebody's a better guitar player. Somebody's cooler looking. It's always going to be that way. So you got to be thankful for what you have. You got to work hard. You got to treat your fans good. I cannot believe the amount of bands that still treat their fans bad in a social media world. Right. Because people just start talking about you on social media, and that means the only way you stay in business is to have the biggest hit of the year. And then when you don't have that hit, you're done, because the fans are like, good, screw you, you know. So I treat my fans good. I give them time, take a photo, whatever they want, because I appreciate them. So treat your fans good, treat other people good, and Bible calls it like the golden rule, I guess you would say. Karma, or Hinduism just calls it karma. You know, it's basically all that kind of thing. Treat people treated, because it'll come back around.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
Appreciate your time. Check out Fight the Fury. Check out Skillet. John Cooper. Check them out, guys. Hey everyone, thank you for watching our video. Subscribe to us on YouTube to see all of our interviews and backstage footage. Also find us on our other socials by searching @BSE Rocks, or by clicking the links below in the video. By becoming a fan of Backstage Entertainment, you can enter in contests to win autographed prizes. From Backstage Entertainment, I'm Jeremy Lafrentz.